Welcome back, OGs, and hello, newcomers. In today's video, I found a bunch of toys by accident that I really wanted. And some are new to me, some I've been just kind of waiting for them to release so that I could find them and do a review on them. Some I was just like, I need this right now, so it's like a haul video. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to do a review. I'm going to unbox a bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff I'm like brand new to. So we're going to get into that. Here is the haul. Here's everything. We got a G.I. Joe. I believe her name's like Baroness. And we got some like race cars, not Hot Wheels. They're like race cars. We have some of those, like you make them resin kind of things. They're like Miniverse. And I think it's the home series. I don't know. I think it's series 1. And then I finally found the Tails Miles Per Hour Chow Head that I've been wanting. And I got a Sephiroth amiibo. He's new. So I was way too excited because I've never done these Miniverse things. And I don't even have all the materials with me right now, or I would totally like build them in front of you guys. But off of Amazon, I need to order a very serious UV light, and I need to order very serious resin just in case I don't have enough. Like if they didn't supply me with enough in these, which I hear happens, and I hear this brand's UV light is not very good, so I need a very serious one. So I'm going to be ordering it, and I'll probably do like a short video, just like a short on when I complete them, and how it went and everything. Some people get really creative with these, so we're going to unbox the two and see what I get. I really love the plants. The plants and the birds are so cool. And my husband and I are suckers for miniatures, especially him. So I really want him to help me with this, and like it's a project that we could just do together. So I find that really fun. And the flowers are so pretty. I've watched videos on other people building them, unboxing like the entire set, which like if 24 of these for like around $6-7 came in a box and I was allowed to just buy the box itself with all the stuff and make like a really cool video that way, it would probably be like around $130 or $40 for like a whole box of these. But I wish I could spend that. So I can get all the flowers and the plants and everything. I heard some of these bird houses are a little bit more advanced. And I heard the flower pots are very easy. So I can't wait to get more of these throughout my paydays. Like maybe just buy 1 or 2 to collect, build them, and like set them up on my shelves. I already have plans for some of these, and as I build them, I'll show you guys how I display them and everything. See this water bottle? Some of them are like big jugs. This is the resin. If you haven't already seen these kind of videos, so many people watch all the other videos out there, all the other YouTubers who like build them and put them together. So you guys probably already know. I'm the one who's late to the game. I didn't even know what these yellow things were until my husband came home. I was like, hey, you're the Mr. Fix-It. What is this? And he's like, well, that whole entire sphere that you got is a like display. So those are like the little feet. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then you got the little tweezers, and I love the packaging. I almost don't want to take these flowers out of the little bouquet paper wrap because it's so cute. So yeah, you can like trim the flowers and everything. I kind of got these roses, which are cool. I believe they're roses. But yeah, they're very cool. I can't wait to put it together. And then he was looking on Amazon for all the different types of resins. There's thin resin, there's thick resin, there's glow in the dark ones, there's colors, there's like ones to make like gummy bears out of, there's flexible resin. So we're doing our research. We want to build this right. So yes, I'm very happy I got a beginner flower set just because I'm a newbie. And then I got this hummingbird one, which my grandmother's like favorite bird was a hummingbird, and we see them here where I live every once in a while during like the spring. They're very cute, so I'm happy about the hummingbird. I just want the advanced one where it's got like the seeds in it, because apparently it's built wrong. So I want to check that out. Apparently they forgot to screw a couple holes for the rope to go through. And then we got another jug of resin. I think these are so cute. I almost want to keep half the packaging too. Like the little cardboard boxes, the more brown, like realistic, like they look like they're an Amazon box or something like that, or like an old style, like, packaging. Like it just gets my soul. Like I just want to keep it. It's so cute. Look at the tiny hummingbird. Like, sorry if my camera's not getting him too good, but he's kind of sparkly. He's got some like green sparkles. He's got a red head. I wish I got more than one bird. Like maybe two or three, because hummingbirds are so small. Like they overly put like a couple stacks of nests in there. It's like, just give me the birds. I don't know why they only give you like one or two. And then we're moving on to these Circuit Samurai race cars. They're like $1.50, not even. Um, it's like a Lamborghini and some other kind of car. I think the white one's a Lamborghini, my husband said. And there's a bunch of cool colors, but some of the artwork just doesn't make sense per theme. And some of the cars that I liked, like there's this like green, I'm gonna say turquoise colored car, and the artwork on them can be like blurry, and some of the artwork just didn't make sense. Like this is samurai, right? So you would think like samurai, dragons, oni, like really cool stuff, bamboo, cherry blossoms, the like writing and everything on there. But like some of these cars had like Godzilla on them, or not Godzilla, King Kong, that was it, the gorilla. And then like Godzilla would have actually been cool, but it was like King Kong, and then there was other things that just didn't make sense, like dinosaurs. And I'm like, dinosaurs for samurai? That doesn't make any sense. Like this dragon in the clouds, so cool, but like you guys can see it like on my camera that the pixels, like it's just blurry. And then there's the kanji, which is really cool. I like the wings on the back of the cars. That sporty little detail on cars always gets me, so I love to collect them. And I got a second one of these blue ones for my husband so that he doesn't have to take it out of the box. He can like hang it on his wall like an actual collector, because he has a lot of Hot Wheels and stuff like that he actually has not taken out of the box because he's like good at collecting like that. I just like taking stuff out of the box and playing with stuff. Like I'm not like a super crazy collector most of the time. Sometimes, like if it's a Bratz doll that's really rare, I might not want to take it out of the box, but most of the time I do. I just wanted these for my PC area, my gaming desktop area. So like I thought it would be cool because I already have like some cars and stuff um going on my manga shelves or on this computer desk. And then we're getting into the GI Joe Baroness. I know she's had a couple dolls or like action figures. I shouldn't even call them dolls, action figures, right? Like back in the, I believe it was, I did some research on the Wikipedia. I believe it said like 1982 or something like that. Was when she first made her first debut in the comic books. And I was looking at some of her other action figures, and they're just not as nice because, like, that's all they had, for the molding and the modeling. So I'm glad that I got this. I was always wanting, like, a figure of her, which I have seen a couple very nice, like, anime aesthetic, like, esque, like, figures of her, which are really cool. But I am super happy with the action figure because it's more retro, it's more old school. And then if you guys want to pause the video, it says a little bit about her, and in different languages too. But it mainly just says like, oh, birthplace classified, like going with the lore and the story, right? But how cool, Cobra Kai, Cobra, like all the GI Joe stuff was very cool. I'm glad that they let a woman be in on it too. Especially for its time, you know what I mean? And she's like a bad guy. I know she's inspired a lot of characters over time, and very inspiring, so I am so glad to have her in my collection. If you guys have already seen my 2006 TV that I'm trying to collect items for, not only for like display purpose, but like I still need a VHS, I still need a PlayStation 1, so that I can like have that nostalgia. She's going on the TV, and so is Sephiroth. They're both going on the TV. So if you already have been on this channel, you've seen how the collection's going. We're nearly complete with filling that TV up with like little figures and action figures. But yeah, I love her. I love that she has the glasses. I don't think she wears it as well as Bayonetta. Like Bayonetta just has the face for glasses. Um, I think she would look better without them. Or if they were like red tinted, like, you know, like sunglasses or like action protective goggles. I think these are too frame like. These are too like, oh, I got my reader's goggles on. I think they needed to be more spy tech like. Like I've seen pictures of her with like red kind of see-through glasses. I feel like that would have been way better. But overall, she's a baddie. I love her accessories that she comes with. They gave you a lot of guns and assault rifles, and she had like straps around her, which is really cool. And she came with a stand. Like, how cool is that? For $18. Some people got her for like $8, but I was lucky enough to get her on a clearance anyways. And then we're on to the amiibo. I heard other people talking about this amiibo, and I was like, Sephiroth, really? I would really like Cloud too. Um, and like some of the other characters, but Sephiroth and Cloud especially. And I guess I don't have the game just yet, but I do plan on getting the Super Smash Brothers games. I've played it before at like parties and other people's houses and stuff like that. Which it's really fun. I love that they have like Wolf, O'Donnell, you know, Cloud and Sephiroth now. And I heard that he's like a training buddy if you have like the amiibo, which is interesting. So I'd like to see how they put that in the game and how the amiibo works. So like definitely gonna get the game sooner now that I got this amiibo. He is so detailed. Like I'm trying to get so close to his face so you guys can see like his face. Sorry if it's a little blurry while I try to get honed in on him, but his feathers, his armor, his straps, the buckles, the hair, everything is so detailed for an amiibo. Like it's crazy. The little hilt and the wrapping on the samurai sword. And I've always liked the uniqueness of his sword and how long it is. He's such a cool character. So I'm really glad to even have like a minifig of him. I've seen like in stores like Collector's Outpost and stuff like that for like anime figures. I've seen the taller ones, you know, and they go for so much money, like $100 to $300 for like a figure of Sephiroth. Like no exaggeration. Like they're expensive, these Final Fantasy like figures. And then this one, if you guys have seen my Shadow video where I made the video about Shadow and his motorcycle, I told you at the end of the video I really wanted to get this Tails Chow mascot. And I've been looking and looking at Target and Walmart for weeks, it feels like almost a whole month or something. And I just could not find him. And then when I went to GameStop and got that Sephiroth amiibo, I saw him and I was like, no way. So I was like, finally. And they tell you that he's a mascot for his favorite Japanese cafe, different languages. Pause it if you want to look at the packaging. He looks so cute. He looks like he's having fun. There's so many points of articulation. We have Supersonic, Shadow, and Knuckles too. They're showing you down there. I had some other chows with him. Oh my god, this is so cute. I want these other chows like to be angel chows. Like I'm thinking about modeling clay on them or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do because like I'm not really good at that kind of like how do you say customizing work. Like I have experience with like dolls and like painting statues and painting and stuff, but like with modeling clay I've failed before and I don't want to screw these guys up. Like I don't know how I'm gonna make them into very special chows. But speaking of chows, that mascot head that Tails is wearing, I love that it's like orange and it's darker than his orange. It looks really cool on him. I feel like red would have also looked good on him, or blue or something like that. But it reminds me of like a power style chow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like just the little pointies coming off his head and the rings, it looks like a power chow. So that's a really cool thing. I love the face, like it's giggling, like it's super happy. Huge Chow fan, if you couldn't already tell. And then his tail, out of all the articulation, it can spin around. Sorry about the camera angles and stuff, but I'm trying to do this with like one hand. But his tails can just spin like a helicopter, and they can pose so many ways to hold up his body, to cuddle and wrap around his body basically. And then his shoes and his socks are really good detail. Like, this is a really good detail tails. Like, these movie ones are so detailed, like it's insane. And then like some of them have like the glass covering for the eyes to make them look glossy. Like, that's so cool. So yeah, like this tails is a 5-star. That Sephiroth was a 5-star. The mini put together with the resin, I'm already forgetting what they're called, like Miniverse, that's like a 4-star because of like the materials and stuff like that. And I feel like sometimes because of other people's videos, it shows how they mess up and they don't give you like the most clear instructions, and people have messed their things up. So you got to be careful. That's why I'm doing my research and I'm not just building it for this video. It's going to get built, but it's going to be done the right way. I'm going to give that like a 4-star. And then the G.I. Joe Baroness, I'm giving her also like a 4-star because she was a little bit harder to put together. She wouldn't stand on her stand right away. And like, not all the rifles can fit in her hand, which is very upsetting. And like, even though the RC cars are only like $1.50, they need to work on the artwork. So like, I'm going to knock that down out of 5 stars to like a 3-star because their art doesn't make sense half the time with the T-Rexes and a samurai theme. And then like, it's blurry. Like, they needed to work on that. So I want you guys to leave me a comment, like this video, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys in the next video.